Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, the snow is melting. It's still here. We got about 12-14 inches still left on the ground. If you watch all the YouTubers out there, me included, we were given so much business about how we reported the depth of our snow. Stick a tape measure in and you see 6 inches here, 7 inches there, and I say I got 5 more hours of snow coming. And you'll say, well, it ain't no more than 3 inches. Or, you know, you got David reporting 14, 16 inches and 11 inches here, and DD5 saying over a foot and everything. And hey, I mean, it is what it is. If you don't think our tape measures are correct, I mean, just go look at the local weather station, what they reported for our area. But you can see right now, it has been days of above freezing temperature, and I still got at least 14 inches of snow still, you know. That's at least 14 inches deep. I mean, look at this. That was that deep. I'm serious. Oh my goodness. But on a serious note, Merry Christmas. You're like, Tim, it's a little bit past Christmas. Actually, it's not. We just went to a Christmas party. My son, Tyler, my oldest son, and his wife and daughter were not at our Christmas celebration. Well, let me take that back. We went to Christmas at my daughter Alyssa's for this year, a couple months ago, December 25th, and we celebrated Christmas, everything, and Tyler was supposed to be there, but him and Sophia, his wife, got sick. Haley. So Haley got sick. I think Sophia was sick too, the daughter. My granddaughter. Y'all have not seen Sophia and Haley. Hopefully you will soon. But they so Tyler came by and sat in his car and said, "Dad, sorry we can't come over. We're all sick, and they had the sickness. You know what I'm saying? All had fever and all that. All had fever and all that stuff. Sorry for the cough. I'm still recovering from my bronchitis there. But so we did not get to exchange presents with them, and we've been trying to set that up for a long time. Well, we finally got it done, and so we went over to Tyler's house and exchanged presents and had just a wonderful day. The only ones that weren't there was Morgan and Gavin, my other two sons. So we went to Tyler's, exchanged gifts and everything, and then we went to eat at a place called Mojo's in Dyersburg, and met my daughter there and granddaughter. Actually, my granddaughter Adley wasn't there either, so we missed Adley. But we ate a wonderful dinner, man. Oh, it was so good. Grandma Carol was there, Alyssa, and again, we missed Adley, Gavin, and Morgan. That would have made it complete. But we had, oh my gosh, for appetizer, we had this buffalo chicken cheese dip and tortilla chips. It was so good. And then we also had a sausage platter with cheese and peppers and pickles. And guys, that was, mustard. You might not think that's a good combination, but it was to die for. It was delicious. And then for meals, I had wings. I had mango habanero and garlic parmesan. Both were very good. Had a great time. Of course, I got to see and hold my grandson Jarrett. Oh my goodness! The thumbnail. You saw the thumbnail. That was me, Grandma Carol, and Jarrett there at the restaurant. And at the end of today's video, I'm going to give you a few other pictures I took from the day. Of course, you see Grandma Carol. You saw her in the thumbnail, and we'll have a picture of the table of all of us eating. And again, just me, when we were leaving, I had Jarrett in my arms and I put him to sleep. And he just, oh, he's so cute. Oh my goodness. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you've already seen these pictures. But it was really a blessed day. Everybody loved their presents. And one of the most memorable things for me was when we were getting ready to leave, my son Tyler said, I got this, Dad. And I was like, huh? He says, I got the meal. He bought my meal, Grandma Carol's meal, my daughter Alyssa's meal, of course their meal, And whenever your kids pick up a meal like that, it's pretty proud feeling as a parent. And so Tyler and Haley, thank you very, very much for that. I appreciate it. Guys, the sun's right in my eyes off here to the left, so I'm kind of squinting a little bit. Sorry about that. It's like at Christmas, the last 2 Christmases, I believe, have been over at Alyssa's house. And that's a really amazing feeling also, to go to your kid's house and they're hosting a holiday celebration like Christmas or Thanksgiving. And I think we've done Thanksgiving over there too before. A lot of times we do it here at Grandma Carol's log home. But because most of them live over there in Dyersburg, in that area, sometimes it's easier to do it over there. And of course, now that my daughter Alyssa has her own house, proud of her for that. She hosts events there, and she's made food and desserts, and we bring other items to the dinner. It's just very, very good feeling as a parent to see your kids succeeding in life like that. They're just little things, but they're important things, just milestones, if you will. Let's see. Coke Zero, now more delicious. Whoa, 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 whoa! Pepsi Zero Sugar. What is this? Well, Grandma, I ate lunch at Grandma Carol's earlier, and she had one of these, so I had it left over. Now that we're back home, it's not too bad. Not too bad. It's not Coke Zero. It's not really more delicious. It is delicious though. It actually is, it is pretty good. Well, it is back to work on the ridge. I'm looking at the calendar on Weather Channel, trying to figure out what days we don't have freezing temperatures at night. And I saw 20, 19, 22, 24, 29 every night. I did see 1 or 2 nights that was not below freezing, and there was like 90% chance of rain one of those days. So if I can get one day when it doesn't freeze that night, I can pour concrete. And if I can get out there even on the cold days and get the rest of my rebar cages done and get the forms put on, I go ahead and put the forms on the ground. I know it's a muddy mess up there with all this stuff, right? As that melts, it just becomes a super, super muddy mess. But if I can get the forms on the ground and shot level, get the rebar cages down in the holes, maybe put plastic over them like you guys said, or put some plywood over them so the leaves don't get down in there. And if I can get all that done, then on the when I have that warm weather, maybe I can just, and you saw me before, have the wheelbarrow, and I had the cement concrete mixer up on a pallet and blocks, trying to get it and then pour it in and take it over. This is for the solar carport footer. If you guys know Ramble, you know what I'm talking about. I gotta get them solar carport footers done. I have 5 more to pour, and if I can get that done, I was talking to Dave on Come On Homestead. He's ready to plan a trip to come down and help me start putting all that steel up for the carport, because this is the weather right here where I need to be out getting that done, so I can move forward when springtime comes on the barn house build. I did talk to Honest Abe Log Homes, and I've got to get them so many dimensions for where the electrical and all that go, because that is one of the things about the structural insulated panels. You got to know exactly how high up the wall you want your receptacle, because they put the receptacles and the conduit inside the polyurethane foam and OSB boards. They're there. You don't move them up, you don't move them down. They're right there. So I got to get all those measurements just right. Receptacles, switches, boxes for like televisions on the wall, and just all those things. But it's all part of it, and it's all pretty fun. We're actually discussing when I'm gonna drive out to Tennessee over there to the factory and go over in detail that everything we've done. I still have to give them the seismic measurements too of where those seismic straps are. And as soon as the weather dries up a little bit and I can get on the tractor, get up there and do that foundation dirt work, I'll give you the seismic results. That's the only thing I'm waiting on for that. I've got that pretty much all planned out. I am working on, with the weather like it is, today I got all the trail camera cards that I collected, and oh my goodness, guys, you ain't gonna believe what I got on the trail camera cards. What I'm going to do this time, since I did not harvest a deer for 2024, I'm going to do that final trail camera card collection of the year mixed in with some of the footage I collected while I was hunting for a what I missed, the missed opportunity for deer season 2024. And I think it's going to be a pretty good video. I was working on that this morning. I've also been working on what I was going to do as the clearing of the land time lapse, but I think I'm going to do that a little different. With me retiring, because I didn't tell you that was coming. With me retiring now, I'm going to do a 2024. What 2024 brought me, because when I blew my knee out there at the beginning of 2024, it really changed everything. Changed my perspective, changed my timeline, changed the ridge. Because I was laid up with my knee, I said, you know what? Instead of building that barn I was going to build, remember I was going to build a barn in 2024, a livestock barn in the field. But excuse me. But because I blew my knee out, I said, I'm laid up here. I'm not going to work. Let's go ahead and get this barn house going. That's why I got the shed, I got the foundation, I got the well, I got the septic, I got all the land cleared. So if I put all that together, from blowing my knee out, getting all that work done up to retiring, that'll be a pretty amazing video to go over what happened in 2024, don't you think? It's probably gonna be an hour long, probably do a premiere of it, but there was a lot. There was a lot there. Ain't that right, Tater? Tater, you gonna come over and say hi to me? He said, nope, the ground is... Tater's sitting over there on the back porch looking right at me. He said, I don't want no part of this white cold stuff on my paws. He's sitting on the sidewalk over there. You gonna come over and visit me, Tater? No? Tater? Come on. I got a Coke, I got a Pepsi Zero. You want some Pepsi Zero? Not delicious. Actually, it's not that bad at all. So, yeah, it was a great Christmas part 2. We got to celebrate with the family, and I did not film actually, the Christmas opening the presents and the meal and all that, but I knew you wanted to see Grandma Carol, so I got that thumbnail of Grandma Carol, and then I'm gonna put the pictures at the end. Of just a few pictures of us all getting together and all that, and it was a great time. You could really tell that Tyler and the family were happy with their presents, and that really makes you feel good too, that to see them. And it was really different doing a Christmas celebration in January. Normally you do that there in December, but because of them being sick, we had to wait till they got off. They've been working like dogs. They work at a company called SRG. And they're working 6-7 days a week. Both Haley and Tyler are leads there, and they work shift work, and more they work themselves to death. Alyssa's a teacher, and she's in school. She's also in school to get her master's degree in education. And Morgan's in school down in Mississippi State. He went back to college a week early. That's why he wasn't there for his surveying class. They had surveying team, had to get to do a bunch of projects before the school semester started. So he's been down in Starkville doing that. So he got to miss all this snow too. He went down there, and they just got like a dusting down there in Starkville, through Mississippi. You saw on their videos that what little they got. Through Mississippi's right near Starkville. So we usually, when I go visit Morgan, I go visit them. And I haven't seen them in a while. I think it's time for me to go down there. Now that I'm retired, I can go down there anytime I want, right? So Mike and Sid, you might be seeing me soon. But yeah, it's a good outlook, guys. It's a blessing. Have I had woke up in the middle of the night going, oh no, what did I do? I made a huge mistake giving up the 6-figure-a-year job. But no, guys, it's going to be okay. I'm working on my budget. I already had a budget. I met with financial counselors and everything to see if I could even do this retirement thing. But I got to work on my budget. Got to cut back on some spending. Maybe do some. Is this cheaper? Again, been looking for the Sam's Club Zero, and I haven't found it. Y'all said it exists, but I haven't found it yet. But Still living in the Ridge crib. You know, I would love to buy a bigger camper, you know, because it's going to be a while before I can get the barn house livable. And I really don't want to move in the barn house until it's done. You know what I mean? Countertops and flooring, and it's just, a lot of people jump right into moving into their new house whenever it dries in because it's bigger and convenient, you know, as soon as you get your toilet in there and everything. But it's a big mistake, I believe, because then you're trying to work around your living space. And you know, it's just me. You know, I'm single, and living in the Ridge crib is not that bad. I got Grandma Carol's down here if I ever need to, you know, for the laundry and all those things. So, guys, it's still cold out here. I know everything's melting down, but it's still cold. So I'm gonna get this uploaded to you, and don't forget, David is Come On Homestead is going live tonight. I can't wait to see that one. Big news on Come On Mountain. Okay, so go check that out tonight at 6 p.m. Central, and you'll hopefully have this here in just a little bit. So guys, love every single one of you. Until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life. Woo!